The occupied West Bank is on edge once again. The Israeli military says troops were deployed to the occupied West Bank village of Qusra after a fresh wave of Israeli settler violence erupted. Palestinian officials say settlers have allegedly set fire to 2 mosques and defaced buildings. According to the IDF, soldiers searched the area for suspects but said the attackers had fled before they arrived. It added troops confirmed evidence of arson and graffiti at the scene. The attacks come just days after a deadly settler incursion near the Palestinian village of Tel, southwest of Nablus. 4 Palestinians and 2 Israeli soldiers, including a local security coordinator, were killed in those attacks. Meanwhile, Israeli forces have arrested dozens of Palestinians across the occupied West Bank on Saturday in sweeping raids.
Their trip was aggressive because they started throwing stones on houses, and a few days before they burnt a house in the village, which I think belongs to Ramadan, one of those killed, who was there during the previous attack. And this shows that they are used to attacking from the outpost west of the village that is called Havat Gilad.
The latest violence underscores the worsening security situation in the occupied West Bank region amid rising settler violence and military operations. Israeli forces were seen firing tear gas at Palestinians and journalists in the area of the shootout.
The Israeli troops arrived as protection of the settlers and then started to shoot tear gas towards us, and we tended to many cases of tear gas suffocation, which included Palestinian journalists. We treated them and provided them with the needed care.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who faces an election in October, said more settlements would be authorized to increase security. Meanwhile, dozens of Israelis in Tel Aviv held protests against armed settler violence against the Palestinians. According to the United Nations and the Palestinian Authority, dozens of Palestinians have been killed and hundreds injured in settler-related violence this year. Most countries and UN bodies consider Jewish settlements in the occupied West Bank illegal under international law, a position Israel rejects. This while the Palestinians seek to establish an independent state in Gaza, the occupied West Bank, and East Jerusalem. Since the October 2023 Hamas attacks and the ensuing war with Israel, settler attacks on Palestinians in the West Bank have risen sharply.
أيوة روح يا شباب هجموا نزل